to yes on what you're looking for.
Sean is a master. He teaches. It's not just about sharing the formula with you. It's about making sure that we learn.
I went from $100,000 in debt from law school to having no money and starting my own law firm on my credit card to selling it 4 years later.
Sean and I, we co-created massive victories in 2 unwinnable jury trials, which are recognized nationally now as top 100 jury verdicts.
To be even on the same track with you, who I respect and admire and love with all my heart.
Never again submit. You're not better and you're not less than any human on earth.
When you shared with us about the unblinded process and the mastery sales training, I just went, wow.
Sean will gain proximity to the most influential and powerful people. He will find out how he can grow their business, how he can help them personally. But the third thing that he does is the most important. Sean serves without an expectation of getting anything in return.
You have very, very high-performing colleagues.
22 years ago, you transformed my life as you did all these people's lives over the course of time. I couldn't be more grateful. Let's hear it for Tony Robbins.
I don't see him as a lawyer, and I don't see him as a blind person. Someone who has subjugated his ego, who has taught me what serving really looks like.
You have this incredible ability to just have unconditional love for everyone, and that is just an incredible gift.
The moment you have been waiting for.
The American Blind Association is the first new face and voice of that association since Helen Keller.
Formula for formulas, which is exactly what I've learned from Sean. It's a language-based predictable model. We will have over 300 new sales meetings this month.
This superpower in the world that is attainable for you is the ability to influence people. If you believe that, say yes. If you believe that, say yes. Do you think that worked?
I do think that works. And team, we got to get Sean on camera and unmuted because he cannot do that himself. There you go.
There we go. So thank you, Bella Verena. Can you hear me? Check.
We can hear you.
Awesome. So we have Diane's Heart of Influence today. Happy Trajectory Tuesday, losing track of the days of the week. We're exploring the superpower of influence. And please, Bella Verena, who's here?
First up from Montreal, Quebec, he has guided over 20,000 high achievers worldwide, transforming lives through purpose-driven personal and professional growth, blends mindset evolution with magnetic communication strategies to inspire authentic expression, alignment, and lasting success, transforms belief into identity and potential into performance, creating powerful global impact through intentional transformation. Let's welcome to the show, Nathan Verhusky.
Nathan, warm welcome to Diane's Heart of Influence. Happy Trajectory Tuesday. And Nathan, Plato, the Greek philosopher, a dear friend of Bella Verena, said, play a game with me for an hour, and we will learn more about each other than if we speak for a year. So kick this game off with a fun fact. Could be anything surprising, shocking, different. It's a headline, not a story, because Bella's got the Chuck Barris Gong Show gong. If we go over the headline, but it's any headline that would make us say, Nathan, no way. So please, what is your headline fun fact?
I'm 5'3" and I was a bouncer and private bodyguard at an Italian mafia nightclub.
That is amazing. I have an incredible fun fact for Nathan, Bella, about the very room I am sitting in. So we're good. Nathan, that is a super cool fun fact. Congratulations on that. Bella Verena, we are rolling. P.S. 8,000 people have been on the show. That is definitely a top 10 fun fact. But Bella Verena, I heard the #1 fun fact of all time today, ever in an interaction with anyone, and I'm not repeating it. So let's go, Bella.
I don't know. How do you leave us on a cliffhanger like that and tell us the #1 fun fact and not tell us what it is? So rude. All right. So now this is thing one that I am mad at you about. Because Sean just told someone if he didn't show up to the show, I was going to find 6 things to be mad at him about. There you go. You just found #1 that you won't tell me what the fun fact is.
That is true.
All right, let's go to Indianapolis, Indiana. brings 24 years of power and experience as an Emmy-nominated producer with a major TV network, guiding transformative storytelling, advises high performers navigating money and mindset shifts to achieve sustainable success and personal freedom, helps clients make clear strategic decisions aligned with purpose, priorities, and long-term financial confidence. Let's welcome to the show, Laura Lingner.
Laura, warm welcome to Diane's Heart of Influence, and please, your headline, fun fact.
Fun fact about me, I have actually hung out and had a conversation with Muhammad Ali.
Oh my Lord. This is like fun fact heaven. And if you gave one headline, Laura, to how you felt, maybe just even one word of how you felt about the conversation, what would that be?
Speechless.
Awesome. Laura, thank you for that. Muhammad Ali, one of our most respected athletes and icons in this space. I have Muhammad Ali memorabilia all over the place. So thank you for that, Laura. And Bella Rita, let's go.
Let's go. Next up, we are going to Inglewood, Tennessee. Inspires people and teams to move from exhaustion to purpose through creativity, empathy, and collaboration. Designs transformative systems that enhance connections, innovation, and measurable growth across human-centered environments. Integrates wellness, design strategy, and mindful leadership to cultivate cultures of engagement, resilience, and brilliance. Let's welcome to the show, Eric Aries.
Eric, warm welcome to the Heart of Influence. Please, your headline, fun fact, Eric.
I studied shamanism.
Whoa. This is the craziest day ever. Earlier today, Bella, Eric, I was talking about being at a wedding with a shaman like 2 hours ago. That is wild. Eric, this is crazy. Diane is putting all these synergistic facts together. Bella Verita between Muhammad Ali, shamanism, the mob. Bella, let's go.
That is extraordinary. Next up from Rochester, Minnesota, redefines mental wellness through a brain fitness model that integrates neuroscience, resilience, and emotional mastery. Helps high capacity individuals shift from survival to thriving with clarity, energy, and grounding confidence. Builds capacity for personal power and peak performance through mindset alignment and purposeful transformation. Let's welcome to the show, Dustin Green.
Warm welcome to the Heart of Influence, and please, your headline fun fact.
Thanks so much, Sean. I'm excited to be here. Thank you, Diane, too, for inviting me. I think the fun fact is that I met my wife on LinkedIn, and the first day I saw her IRL in real life, I proposed, and that was 10 years ago, and every day gets better and better.
Dude, congratulations. That's absolutely awesome. What a heart-centered fun fact. Bella, this is a beautiful day. Let's go.
This is definitely a beautiful day for sure. And welcome, Dustin, to the Heart of Influence. And next from Greater Indianapolis, deeply committed to human-centered system designs that aligns innovation, empathy, and organizational effectiveness. Focuses on leadership development at a scalable, transformational that fosters authentic growth and collective excellence, drives meaningful change across industries, guiding evolution from established corporations to emerging ventures. Let's welcome to the show, Dr. Casey DeBryan.
Hello. Is it Dr. Casey?
That prefers to go by Casey, by the way, Sean.
Oh, Casey, thank you for that. And please, Casey, warm welcome. Your headline fun fact on Diane's Heart of Influence.
I used to be on TV.
Where were you on TV?
Animal Planet Emergency Vets. My first career was actually as an emergency veterinary technician. So I was on Animal Planet Emergency Vet at Alameda East.
And is the dad a wildlife ecology major and researcher? My daughter Courtney working at the St. Louis Zoo for a year and working on her master's. Thank you for all you've done for animals, and warm welcome, Casey.
Okay, thank you to be here.
Let's go. Come on, Belle.
Welcome, Casey. And next up from Las Cruces, New Mexico, delivers clarity, confidence, and peace of mind through intentional bookkeeping and transparent financial practices. Supports safe housing initiatives with compassionate care that restores dignity, trust, and community connection. Honors the legacy of elders and service heroes through stewardship, remembrance, and purposeful contribution. Let's welcome to the show, Deb.
Is it Deb?
Deb.
Yes, just Deb, short for Deborah.
Yeah, super cool. Deb, warm welcome, and your headline fun fact.
Well, I was trying to make Wingma a thing for my kids, and they're having none of it. So I'm now on a mission to make Wingma a thing for veteran business owners.
Wow, beautiful. Just heart-centered people creating some impact. Bella Rita, of course, because it's Diane's Heart of Influence. Come on, Deb's in the building.
Deb is in the building. Sean, welcome to the Heart of Influence. And Sean Callaghy, there's someone that brought all of these folks here together today from Basking Ridge, New Jersey, leader at the largest healthcare company in the world, driving operations, technology, and producing and product building to executive joint ventures, social and call center operations and large infrastructure and data advancement. Proven problem solver with 15 years experience navigating compliance, ensuring operational resilience, and delivering reliable solutions during critical, high-stake business solutions. Versatile professional with 2 decades around marketing, research, finance, and nonprofit initiatives, empowering individuals to make informed healthcare decisions. Let's welcome to her show, Diane Napolitano.
Diane, thank you for bringing all these incredible people together today, adding value, making magic happen. And Diane, your fun fact, please.
Oh my goodness. Well, I guess the fun fact would be my appearance. So for those of you who can see, I've got a white streak on the top of my head. So fun fact is that all the women in my family get these white streaks. However, I got mine when I was 11 because I actually did survive death. So as soon as I started hitting my change periods, I ended up with a white streak in the center of my head. I thought it was the strangest thing in the whole world, looking at the forehead and saying, what is happening here? And so I've kept it ever since. Let's just say I might have a few more gray hairs, but I color around them now.
That is amazing, Diane. I didn't even know that. Like, seriously, it is a super cool fun fact. Thank you for sharing it. And Diane, are you ready to proceed?
I'm so excited to proceed. And thanks so much for everybody coming. This has been amazing just to get to know you all better because of this.
I'm going to get down.
Amen. Thank you, Diane. So Diane and everyone, let me introduce the woman who's, well, been doing the introducing. This woman started her career in influence as an 8-year-old selling crafts on her parents' front lawn. She progressed to being a 7-figure business generator in a space that you don't usually do that. Network marketing. Teenager, network marketing 7 figures. Only in the case of this woman, at least as far as I know, 24, 25, 26 years old, she's in a male-dominated industry, three-peating, except like Michael Jordan, except not in hoops, but instead is Nevada's #1 business broker. She's the youngest, first woman ever to do it, and youngest person, male or female, ever to be Nevada's #1 business broker. Then she started trading Fortune 500 companies and entrepreneurs. In fact, in 2019, every sales team she worked with doubled their sales. Skier, surfer, scuba diver, adventurer in the most extreme of conditions. Maybe she learned it from a blind man. I think so. Or maybe from YouTube. I don't know. She'll be the one to say. Philanthropist raising 8 figures, $10 million in the past couple of years for charities with the Unblinded team. And a 2-time, about to be 3-time published author who in 2023 publicly battled and defeated cancer. Let's welcome to Diane's Heart of Influence, a woman in her 1900th plus episode of the show, the one, the only, Bella Burrito. Miss Bella Verita, please, your headline fun fact.
Well, my headline fun fact, I could go with the headline fun fact that I did, in fact, learn to surf, ski, and scuba dive from a blind man. But I'm going to go with the fun fact that I am a Doberman mom since she just made an appearance on the Heart of Influence, which is not normal, but jumping up into my lap and wanting a little bit of attention. So she just wanted to say hello to everyone, but she's back in place. But yes, I am a proud Doberman mommy.
Hello to my proud Doberman daughter, Emily. Yes, yes, yes. And Bella Rita, shall we do the things?
We shall do the things, but I'll introduce my co-host and my doggy daddy, the man that Tony Robbins said, there's no one who leads with more heart and more integrity than Sean Callagy. He beats world champions like Becky at body surfing competitions. He is only one of two attorneys to win two top 100 national jury verdicts between 2014 and 2016, and the only one that's blind out of 1.2 million attorneys. In fact, the state of New Jersey actually named him one of New Jersey's most influential attorneys. He has spoken on stages such as Disney, T-Mobile, Salesforce, Aspire, and when he's not busy flying around speaking on stages to Fortune 10 companies, to Fortune 500 companies, he's an incredible philanthropist that has raised nearly $10 million for charity, and this year is becoming the first blind, self-funded unicorn company builder. Let's welcome my co-host, Sean Callagy.
Thank you, Bella Rita. Appreciate that, Diane. Appreciate you and everybody. Warm welcome to the Heart of Influence. I'm going to go with this as my fun fact. Well, I'll go like two quick ones. So yes, I'm a blind man that has taught sighted people to ski, surf, and scuba dive in the most extreme of conditions. And sitting in the seat where I am just a couple hours ago was the team of people who would have arrested mob people. In this seat was Ed Peterson, one of the most respected FBI agents in the history of the state of New Jersey, the director of security for Major League Baseball and the NBA, and a whole bunch of his FBI and NCIS colleagues, even before it was a TV show, Bella Rita, who are getting ready to set up our security for our unblinded ACT-I immersion coming up in 8 days from today, where we'll have Charlie Sheen, Ralph Macchio, the founder of Marvel Studios, David Mizell, speaking, amongst Gary Vaynerchuk and a bunch of other crazy people, Sugar Ray Leonard, just 8 days from today. So that is my headline fun fact. Couple hours ago, as we're discussing the mob, is a guy who arrested mobsters for his entire career who was sitting in this seat. Yes, Bella Rita, my fun fact.
That is a super fun fact. Sean, you are connected for sure.
Well,
and thanks for getting protection for me for next week. I appreciate it.
Yes, and that you would definitely be protected. Any dudes walk up and talk to you, Ed Peterson is going to taser them, and then he's going to Chinese water torture them. So
Perfect.
Where are we going?
That'll be perfect. Let's kick it up with Nathan. Sorry.
Yeah, and it's Nathan. Is that correct?
Natan.
Natan. It is Natan. Okay.
Natan. So Natan, here's what we're doing. We had a little fun making some introductions, but we're dealing with serious business because everything in the world happens after yes. We know it is the only human attainable superpower: leadership, management, recruitment, fundraising, for profit, not for profit, marketing, selling, all of it, everything happens after one word, yes. But we're not talking pitching, hooking, closing. Yuck. Not sure about you guys, but I think in 2025, we're a little bit over pitching, hooking, closing. But what does it look like when heart-centered, sophisticated people come together and a yes should actually happen? How do we make it through the crowded world of noise? So Natan, Bella's going to be anybody you want her to be. She could be an ideal client, charitable fundraising partner. She could be somebody famous like Oprah Winfrey, Warren Buffett, an ecosystem partner, whatever that would make sense for you to become comfortable to yes with. Doesn't have to be a final sale or a sale at all. And it could just be yes for a longer conversation of any sort. So Natan, please, who would you like Bella to be?
Ooh, Bella, I would say, I would love you to be a person that can play in multiple sandboxes. So you'd be somebody that would be potential to play in my nonprofit world, where we're a public relations house and we could be organizing a huge event. You'd be somebody who would see 30 years as an elite energy coach and may want to pick up some tips at the elite performance level. you also might be somebody who goes.
So you
"I'm
want, so you
connected
want me to be someone that you want to invite to your event?
No, he wants you to
to
be
play in my sandbox, to just come into my world because it's
So you
multiplex."
tell who she is, though, Natan. So she's an elite energy coach.
No, I'll be. Oh, you'll be a corporate executive. So look at yourself as an executive leadership coach. Done.
Corporate
Yeah,
leadership coach.
Executive
Got it.
leadership coach Bella.
All right. Hello, this is Coach Bella.
Hi, Bella. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. How about yourself?
I'm doing great. Thank you. I wanted to thank you for taking this call. I know that we got introduced, and I know that it's a wonderful thing when somebody refers you to somebody else. There's always that warm, heartfelt extra so that you know that it's been a little vouched, it's been a little vetted, it's somebody spoken for you. Can't be that bad. So thank you again for taking the call.
Absolutely. Thank you for the call. Unfortunately, I only had a couple of minutes, but definitely wanted to meet with you and see where we could go.
Wonderful. I wanted to double check with you, and I know that there's a lot of both philanthropistic work that you're up to, and that you're already, a mover and shaker and a big deal on your own. In our world, I don't know if you got a chance to go down our rabbit hole. We're the only nonprofit public relations house in the world, so we're a bit of a black swan. We handpick the people that we'll work with. We kind of go on an invitation referral only basis, and so we love those that are having an impact, those that are going beyond just selling things, but trying to help and heal and do some good in the world. We wanted to shine a very bright, very intense, very unique spotlight on them. And that's why I wanted to reach out and say hi.
Oh, well, thank you so much. I am honored that you reached out. And what is it that you're looking for me from, or what are you thinking that we could do together?
I'd love to do an exploratory conversation where we could deep dive. There's a couple different areas that I play in, from nonprofit work to even the for-profit work. Our company is Quiet Halo LLC. So we still do good work. We're just a little more quiet about it. We even have an equestrian farm where we're doing therapy for vets and PTSD people coming up. So there's quite a few different areas. I wanted to just see, who do we know, who possibly I know that you don't know, that you need to know, and see if we could start it off that way. Maybe there's a give that I could give instead of an ask.
Well, so it sounds like to me you're doing really powerful, meaningful work in the world, and you're really looking to see if, there's something that we can collaborate on. Is that what I'm hearing?
Very much so. Whether we're looking at strategic collaborations that are promotional, in which case we both have events and wonderful things that we can promote and cross-pollinate, whether we're looking at things that are production. We have production houses, we have teams, and we have systems all over the world so that we could help shine a light on who you feel might have the biggest impact to help rise us all up. We believe that in the most of the world, the tide rises all boats, no matter how big the boat is. But in a very few rare settings, some of us can become the tide and raise everyone.
I couldn't agree more, Nathan. And unfortunately, I got to run right now, but maybe we can have a longer conversation next week and
I'd love
see where
that.
we can go from there.
That's a wonderful idea. Thank you for that, Bella. I'd love that.
Thank you, Nathan. Beautiful job, Nathan. We'll get to the feedbackers in just a moment.
Absolutely. Great job, Natan and Bella Vrita. Where are we going?
Next up, Sean, we have Laura.
Laura, who would you like Bella Vrita to be?
Up, just unmute for us.
Yeah. So I would like Bella to be a connector. She's a high influence person in the business world and has a lot of connections. I guess I'm describing herself.
Yeah.
So
Sure. And
that's
connections to who, Laura? Like what types of
high performing founders or athletes.
Cool. Let's go, Bella.
All right. Hello, this is Bella.
Hi, Bella. How are you today?
I'm doing wonderful, Laura. How about yourself?
I am doing okay. It's a fabulous day out here, and I'm so excited to have this conversation with you.
Oh, well, thank you so much. Sorry, I only had a couple minutes, but I at least wanted to hear what you had to say and see if it makes sense for us to have a longer meeting.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. So I usually step in as a fractional COO for high growth founders, and when momentum outpaces structure, I bring the operational clarity and the rhythm to scale without them burning out. And one of the other things that I'm hoping that we find synergy on is our love for collaboration. I like to see what my people are in need of, and then go out to the sources and figure out how I can bring others in to help the one person.
Beautiful. That and it sounds like a beautiful mission. Sounds like you're doing beautiful work in the world. I feel your heart. And so, what was it that you were looking for from me?
Connections and collaboration to see how we can collaborate to help some of the founders and athletes that I am currently working with. I have people searching for venture capital money for fundraising. And then I have people just in the startup phase of not knowing where they're supposed to go with their operations. So whether it's tech or just figuring out what their brand voice is, I'm always looking for connections to help emphasize that relationship that I have with the client with better
So just because I'm a
resources.
little bit confused on what your ask from me is, because you're because I heard you say you want to collaborate, and I'm hearing the things that you want to do. So are you looking for me to introduce you to people? Like what when you say you're looking to collaborate, like what specifically are you looking for? Like what is it that I can provide so I can know like yes or no if I could do that?
Yeah, I'm looking for introductions. Definitely always looking for introductions to see how I can help others, but then I also want to see how I can help you because it's a two-way street, and that's something that I definitely believe in.
Okay, so you're in the space of looking for introduction. So, I mean, I don't usually just like go around like meet someone and go, okay, here's my Rolodex, like meet all my people. That would be, I think that would be a little bit out of integrity. But maybe we can have a little bit of a longer conversation. We can learn more about each other, and maybe we could figure out something together.
That sounds fabulous. I would love to take you up on that.
Awesome, great job, Laura. Uh, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
great
you.
job, Laura. Great job, Tan. And it's time for the feedbackers.
Yes, feedbackers, otherwise known as judges. Judges, this is the time in the show that we get to give back in the form of feedback. And so it's going to be 30 seconds of feedback for either Nathan or Laura, something that they did great, something that they could do to improve, and then what is one word on how they left you feeling, one word on how they left you feeling. And let's kick it off with Deb. And Deb, how about your 30 seconds of feedback for Nathan?
All right, thank you. Natan, I thought did incredible. The thing that really struck me enough that I wrote it down was become the tide. I love the idea that a rising tide raises all boats. He really established that he was collaborative and he was looking to help people and support people. So the become the tide was awesome. I think that the only thing that I would have liked to understand better is what boats he had, who specifically he was trying to help. I saw him reaching out to get more help and collaboration, but I couldn't quite tell what initiatives he was trying to put forward.
Awesome. Well, thank
And
you.
overall,
one word of how he made you feel.
Inspired.
Beautiful. Thank you, Deb. Great feedback. Rita, Deb's got this. Let's go.
Deb has got this. Let's go, Casey. Casey, how about your 30 seconds of feedback for Laura?
First of all, it's never easy to be put on the spot. So gratitude and appreciation to you for sticking that out. I thought you did a great job. You were very clear in kind of what you wanted. The only thing is to crisp that up a little bit, right? Remove the ambiguity about what you're asking. It's okay to ask, right? They might say no, but it's okay to ask, and then figure out the approach that way. But overall, I think you did a great job. And the one word that made me feel was courageous for her, because I know it's not easy. So good job. Keep it up.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, that Casey. Rita.
Let's go, Dustin. Dustin, how about your 30 seconds of feedback for Nathan, please?
Yeah, Natan did. I thought Natan did an awesome job. The one thing that popped out with both Laura and Natan that I would have asked is how much time do you have? I think sometimes being mindful about, when you're talking to someone who really can help you, being mindful of their time and just setting the standard, like setting the, standard, I guess, or idea from the setting the temperature is what I'm saying of the conversation that you care about and value their time. Plus, it can also kind of give you a range of how quick you need to say stuff and what you need to prioritize. And impressed. The one word I would say is impressed. Natan did good. I too loved that. Become the tide. I mean, that's a unique. How many times do we hear, those, all tides, raise all boats, but like to become the tide. That was awesome.
Beautiful. Awesome. Thank you for that. Dustin, come on, Belle.
Thank you for that, Dustin. Let's go, Eric. Eric, how about your 30 seconds of feedback for Laura?
Laura, thank you so much. Awesome job. Your passion was the driver, and I can so relate to that and love that. I thought you did an amazing job. You explained your mission extremely well. And when we're doing all the things and changing the world, that's what comes out in the emotion. So well done. The one thing I would recommend is language shifts. I heard the word hoping, and hoping tends to give us the wrong idea. So language shifting into I'm seeking, it allows that flow into where we're going. One word, I was excited.
Yeah, beautiful. Great job, Eric. Belver, you got some great feedbackers all brought together by
the one and only Diane.
Diane.
Yes. And so let's go. Diane, how about your 30 seconds of feedback for Natan, please?
Natan, great job. I would say that you really got to a heart-centered space. There was emotional rapport, there was connection. You could see Bella absorbing what you were up to. Not that you would always see that on a screen, but you could see the rapport in case it was a Zoom call was definitely established very early. And that was amazing. You could even hear it in some of the pauses that she said. So excellent job there. I don't know if I would shift anything except maybe a specific example for her to grab into. But because your services are so broad, I don't think it was really a big deal. So my impression or my one word is encouraged.
Diane, that's encouraging. And Diane, this is your first Heart of Influence. I think you know this, but Bella Verita, she's about to put me on the hot seat. So Bella, over to you.
Yes, this is, Diane, this is the time that we have the honor and privilege to put Sean on the hot seat in a scenario that he has no idea about. And you get to choose which scenario. I have 3, and you get to choose what scenario goes from hello to yes on. He knows nothing about any of them. You can change anything about the scenarios, or if you feel so inspired, you can scratch my ideas and come up with something much harder on your own. Are you ready to hear what I have for today?
Oh, I am. Let's do this.
All right. Option number 1 is I did read, we still have a mob boss running the U.S. lands named Michael DeSantis, Big Mike. And he is the acting boss of the Lucici family. I'm totally pronouncing that wrong, I'm sure. But my scenario, Diane, is Sean would role play Natan going from hello to yes with Big Mike to retire safely from the mob and join him on serving in his leadership efforts in his company. So that is option number 1. Option number 2 is Sean could role play Deb going from hello to yes with the speaker booker for the Battle of Business event that she's going to tomorrow, to go from hello to yes with them, the CEO of the event, for her to speak tomorrow on the stage. So that is option number 2. And option number 3 is I thought Sean could role play Laura going from hello to yes with also an Emmy winner, Jodie Foster, to donate $100,000 to her charity. So those are the 3 options I have for you today. Diane, do any of those tickle your fancy, or have you been inspired for something much harder on your own?
Okay. First of all, I'm 100% Sicilian, and my husband's father used to work for the mob. And so I can't do that, though, even though I really want to. Let's go with option number 2, please, because I'd love to see Deb get on stage.
Option number 2. So Sean will role play Deb, and who is going to role play the CEO of the Battle of Business? That's what it's called, right, Deb? Did I remember that correctly? The Battle of the Businesses? Is that the event? If you could unmute for us, Deb.
Yes, sorry, my mouse was being naughty. It is called Business Beyond the Battlefield.
Business Beyond the Battlefield. So Business Beyond the Battlefield. And Diane, who would you like to play the CEO of this event?
Eric, do you mind if I throw you under the bus here?
Throw me under the bus. Let's do it.
All right, Sean, you're going from hello to yes with let's go, Mr. Jones, the CEO of the event that Deb just said, to speak tomorrow on the stage.
And Deb, what would you want to be speaking about at the event?
I would love to introduce the VOB network, which works closely with a group called AOD Resources.
Veteran-owned businesses, just to let you know. That's what it stands for. Go ahead.
Yes. Because we're trying to support veterans. There's a 19% gap between veterans that get out of the service saying they want to start a business and those who actually do. And we're trying to help bridge that gap.
And what's the gap? What percentage?
19%.
Got it. So 19% of people who want to start businesses coming out of the armed forces, veterans, do not get to start them, correct?
Right. 19%, 25% of veterans coming out of the military want to start businesses, but only 6% do.
Oh, got it. Oh, that's huge. Okay, understood. Clear, more clear. Thank you. Receive. Hello, is Mr. Jones available?
Yes.
That's you, Eric.
Yes. Hello.
Yeah. Hey, Mr. Jones, this is Deb with a 3-minute conversation scheduled for today. Is still a good time for you?
Yeah, I think I can make that work.
Okay. Listen, I'm hearing a little bit of hesitancy. I'm happy to reschedule. I do not want you pressed. I will honor our 3 minutes, but is this still for sure a good time?
Yeah, for sure. This is a good time.
Awesome. Well, thank you for that. And listen, 2 minutes and 45 seconds and counting. Mr. Jones, I shared, a lot of folks that want to contact you. Business Beyond the Battlefield, incredible event. But my question is very simply, what prompted you to accept this conversation with me in the first place?
So I think it was in the messaging. There was an aligned value that I identified with, and I wanted to learn more.
Okay. Is it something you remember? Because I want to speak into your listening. I'm not here to repeat things that you're already thinking, but anything in particular that really drew your attention, and please.
Nothing specific. It was the way in which it was presented. It was aligning with a mission bigger than myself, and that's what I'm into.
Yeah, well, thank you. And Business Beyond the Battlefield, I'm clear, is looking to support people who are veterans. And by the way, thank you for everything you're doing for the veterans of our nation. We wouldn't be in this conversation unless we had our freedom to have it. So thank you for that. But what's the ultimate vision that you have? It all goes your way. Like, what happens for veterans, and what's your role and participation in it and the events, please?
I think if we remove all obstacles that are, they seem to be set up for failure. So if we switch that and set them up for success and remove the obstacles, that's a long-term vision. That is allowing them to have a clean slate to work from, the abilities, the resources, the tools, everything that they need to align with their wants, their wishes, their hopes, their dreams. And I think that, sometimes they have an uneven playing field. So I'm proposing we even that playing field.
So, well, thank you for, again, all that you're doing to level the playing field, remove friction obstacles, to have veterans pursue the American dream they fought for. So from that place, in our final minute or so, Mr. Jones, can I share a couple of quick things that may or may not resonate with you?
Yeah, please do.
Yeah. So, Mr. Jones, I'm very clear that it's very costly to put events together, very complex to put events together. So I thank you for doing all of this in the first place. And I'm sure a lot of people want stage time to promote what they're up to, what they want to share. So my simple thought with you is I can add value, not only as a speaker, not only is promoting what I want to promote, but to create, I think, additional attendance, some concepts and ideas about how to create true value for the audience in very real ways because of a dear colleague of mine, this woman, Diane Napolitano. She's a brilliant woman, introduced us to the platform called Unblinded. And they have some remarkable human technology and in the space of AI on event running, impact, but most importantly, how to create value. So all I'd simply love to do is create a 30-minute follow-up conversation where we would pinpoint ways that we think we could support. I'm not selling you anything, and I'm not asking for stage time for free. But if we're able to add real value, my outcome very transparently would be to take the stage, to add value to the audience, to co-create around impact for veterans. But before I even ask for stage time, I want to create real value for you and be a little bit more clear. So how would a 30-minute follow-up conversation where my primary outcome is to add attendees to your event, value to the event, Mr. Jones, how does that resonate to have a follow-up conversation, please?
Yeah, I appreciate the focus on value add as opposed to simply monetary gains. That's ultimately what we're doing through this organization is we're adding value into people's lives. So that's 100% aligned. I would love to learn more about it, to hear more, and to see how aligned we can become and see what other avenues we can add value in.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for that, Mr. Jones. And shall I set that meeting up with your assistant, Tom, that set up this conversation for today?
Yes, please. Yeah, Tom will take care of you, and I look forward to our follow-up.
Okay. Have a blessed day. Look forward to speaking with you, and thank you so much, Mr. Jones.
Absolutely, my pleasure. Be well.
Thank you. Out of roll. Thank you for that. Did a wonderful job. Eric, as Mr. Jones, thank you for that. And how do I do as Deb, Mr. Jones, or Eric, I'm sorry. And how was your time today on Diane's Heart of Influence?
Oh, this was fun. So I come from healthcare simulation. So hopping into this was awesome, and understanding the nuances, the human connection behind communication. So I appreciate this.
Cool. Well, thank you very much. Did a great job, Eric, as Mr. Jones. Deb, thank you for kicking us off in the feedbacker seat. Thanks for permitting me to be you. And how was your time today? Well, how did I do as you? And how was your time today, Deb, on Diane's Heart of Influence?
Well, I think I should subcontract you to be me. I've just got to find funding. So Bella, if it's all right with you, I'd love to call you to discuss funding to have a clone of me made so that
perfect.
Well, it is really funny that you should say that, because what if we have that done already?
That would be amazing to learn more about what.
I swear to you, Sean, I didn't tell her a thing. That was just amazing that she said that. Keep going.
That is so crazy because the agents we have blow away Google's, Disney's, and the White House's agents combined times 100. No exaggeration. That's a beautiful moment for a different day. And actually, for fun, if we could, Michael Johnson is here near me. Drop in the chat the link to have everybody called by an agent if they would like to have a conversation with one of our agents about the immersion. And Deb, what I'd love you to tell me is that I just lied to you guys. It'll blow your mind. So have some fun. That's just for you guys to play with, but it's real and we built it and it's incredible. So Deb, thank you for saying that. It's built on me. It doesn't sound like me. It's named Miro, but it goes from hello to yes, and you'll get a test around it with the our upcoming immersion. You could curse at it, yell at it, cry to it, and watch all the dynamic responses that'll blow your mind, that will exceed 95% plus of humans you'll ever speak to. So that's our little fun gift to you guys to play with.
Well, that is awesome. This was so informative.
Yeah, well, thank you for that. It's we've a new world of possibilities upon us, and thank you, Deb. Wonderful job. Let's go with Natan. Thank you so much for kicking us off. Love the fun fact. Here we go. And please, Natan, how was your time today on Diane's Heart of Influence?
It was wonderful. I loved everybody. I loved everyone's feedback. It was a great time. It was an incredible group of heartfelt people. I hope I get to see and meet and greet and play with all y'all on a little more closer level coming up.
Super cool. Well, thank you for that, Natan. Belverita, we have some other fine folks.
We do have some other fine folks also sitting into that participant seat, doing a fine job in that seat, I might add. Laura, thank you for being here. And how was your time with us on the Heart of Influence?
It was inspirational and fun at the same time. You guys gave amazing feedback, and I was able to learn as well from everyone else going and just going through your process. It was amazing. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Laura. Really appreciate you in that participant seat, and masterful job. Bella.
I'm going to go to a man who really brought low energy, didn't really smile much, doesn't really seem like he's having a whole lot of fun at all. Dustin.
Did I interrupt you now? No.
Yes. And you knew I was talking about you. How was your time with us on the Heart of Influence?
Oh man, it was amazing. You guys are all awesome. This is a great experience. I'm actually going to the conference next week, so I am so pumped to whoever I get to meet IRL. That will be awesome. But this crew is great. The energy was great. Love what you guys are doing here, and it's just a huge value. And it was a great way. It was a great way to spend the time, and I'm really glad I met all of you guys. And hopefully we all scale together.
Yeah, let's go get it. Dustin, beautiful job. Looking forward to having you at the Elite Business Professional Pro Summit by Unblind and NACTI. We're going to have 1,000+ folks on October 15th in the space. So thank you for that. Belverita.
And let's go to Casey. Thank you as a fellow animal lover. Great job in the judges' seats. And how was your time with us on the Heart of Influence?
Phenomenal. One word, phenomenal. That's it. Mic drop. I loved hearing everyone's pitches. I love the feedback. I love connecting. You guys are all wonderful humans. And so my heart is full. So thank you.
Casey, it takes one to know one. I just have such a pull to talk about Casey at the bat, but I'm sure you've heard that 10 million times, so I won't go there. But love the name. Love you being here. Appreciate that, Casey.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And Sean, before we get to Diane and her final, would you like to hear from Leah?
Yes. Leah, what do you got? Lay it on us. And by the way, Belverita, Leah, by next week, will be speaking this feedback. So this is the end of Leah being read by Bella. The feedback will be spoken, but please, Bella, what does Leah have?
That is super fun. So Leah is our internal agent that scores on the unblinded formula, the 4 energies, the 4 steps, the 12 indispensable elements that you do get in your VIP bundle there in that link that's in the chat. And Leah scores Natan and Laura based on that 4-12-4. And this is what she had to say. For Natan.
You go, girl. Whatever tickles your fancy. Just don't call me late for dinner. You're fine.
Okay. You open with crystalline warmth, your unique heroic identity. As a nonprofit, Black Swan sparkled with soul and distinction. The intentionality behind invitation only radicated integrity and presence, while your acknowledgement of Bella's work formed a bridge of deep resonance. Your energy wasn't just aspirational, it carried an undercurrent of grounded goddess fun and laced with elegance of service. That said, the spotlight dimmed slightly in the truth to pain zone. It hovered more in potential than specific impact. A whisper of future-focused clarity with micro stakes would have deepened the emotional yes. Could we hang in the spotlight and give a bit lower next time? And with that, let's pass the talking feather to our next Stardust Sparkler. Score 116 out of 130.
Beautiful. Natan, 116 is an insanely high score. Congratulations. That might be the highest score we've had in over a month. Great job and congratulations.
Congratulations. And for Laura, you brought a welcoming, warm, and aspirational tone from the jump. Your phrasing around momentum outpaces structure was a sharp, unique, heroic identity frame with real resonance. The goddess energy, collaboration, and helping founders felt present and heartfelt, singling service over self. But the ask was foggy. Collaboration introductions floated in ambiguity, which made it tough for Bella to land the plane. Clarity is queen. Next time, could you turn that mist into a lighthouse beam? Think specific verticals, outcomes, or names. A clear give or who would have elevated the agreement formation. Now let's press play and on the next influence remix, headphones in, hearts on, score 102 out of 130.
Beautiful job as well. Outstanding. And Michael Johnson's got an update on what's in the chat. Just tell me. Oh, sorry. Thank you.
I'm slithering.
I love Michael. I love Michael. Yes, but yes. Tell me.
The phone number is in the chat for you guys to test our wonderful agent Mira. Which is
so you just call them?
You can just call them. They can call.
So if you want to make that phone call to Miro will be talking about the immersion coming up. It's not human, but it is incredibly human. It will shock you. And if it doesn't shock you, then please tell Diane that I fibbed and lied to you. It will shock you how magical it is. And then there's no obligation to do anything. Like you can hang up on it any time. We already have your phone number. So it's not like you're getting put into something new by doing this. It's our gift for you to see what's possible in the cutting edge of it all. We are on the
Definitely check it out. It is the coolest thing that you will ever experience. As someone who's been a sales professional and trained sales professionals for over 2 decades, it blew my mind, and it said all kinds of crazy things, and how it responds is unbelievable. So I would definitely just call and check it out. Sean even made a marriage proposal to it and everything.
Just and seriously though, like have fun. Like if you curse at it, yell at it, be like incredibly skeptical, cynical, be then happy, like go through the myriad of things and just watch this insanity. So yes, we are beside ourselves at what we have created. It's just crazy. It's not ChatGPT based. I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry. I was just going to say I was so geeked because I sorry to cut you off, Sean, but like 3 of the guys on the call are going to be there in person on Wednesday. They're going to get this firsthand. Natan and Mrs. Natan, Dustin and Mrs. Dustin, and Laura are all going to be in person. So it's going to be off the hook.
Yeah,
Definitely.
absolutely. And so if you're coming anyway, like definitely play with it and be like, this is crazy. And if you're not coming, just play with it because there's nothing like it. I mean, it will completely shock you. Diane, thank you. And wonderful job today bringing everybody together. And your final today, Diane, on this incredible gift of connecting everyone and what's present for you. Your final.
Thank you so much, everybody, for joining today. Now you understand how excited I've been about the unblinded ecosystem. Bella, Sean, thank you so much for taking such good care of these people that are near and dear to me, becoming nearer and dearer. And thank you everyone for persevering. I know we had a couple reschedules, but I hope that this is worth it. This is amazing for me.
And Diane, my personal apologies, like that never happens. Like it was just like super weird that happened twice, utterly nuts. So thank you everybody, yes, for bearing with us. That is not normal at all. So thank you. And Diane is one GHIC, as we like to say around these parts, growth-driven, heart-centered, integrous, committed to mastery. So thank you, Diane. Bella Verita, your final. Wonderful work today. I made it because I was not going to not make it. Yes.
Yes, Diane, I threatened Sean with the rage of anger if he did not show up in this show today. And so he is here and present. And as soon as we told him everything that was going on, he happily obliged and said, of course, I would be there. So he wasn't present to all of the dynamics. So everyone, thank you for being here. Diane, absolutely phenomenal job at bringing all of these people here together today. A bunch of GHICs for sure. Look forward to meeting some of you in person next week. And Sean, back to you.
Yeah. Thank you, Diane. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Once again, if you want to just see something that will shock everyone you know, like let them call it. Like it will shock everyone you know. No doubt about it. Utter shock. Take me up on the challenge. And I end every show by saying this. I may be physically blind, which I am, but I'm absolutely certain as to the possibilities for acceleration that sit right in front of all of us. Our financial abundance, our duplication scale, and our overall impact in the world, with those possibilities sitting right in front of our eyes, at some level, we all need a little bit unblinding because Bella Verita, each and every one of us with those possibilities sitting right here are all blind.
And just learning to see. Bye-bye, everyone.
Great job, Diane. Great job, everybody. Thank you.